Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to attempt to tackle this mess. I would like to attempt to try to organize it. Don't know any type of aesthetic other than I've looked at on Pinterest. I don't know, we're gonna give it a go. And you're gonna come along on the ride and we'll see how it goes. I think I wanna make sure that I keep kind of all the same authors together. Steph Bower just did a whole organization one, and I really liked kind of the scattered, maybe not scattered, but I really liked kind of her way of organizing and just feels lived in and cozy. As you can tell, mine's just kind of thrown around. Yeah. So we gotta get rid of this. This is supposed to be in a whole other room. I need a man. This is the one situation where I need them to help me kind of figure out how to anchor it onto a wall in another room. But we don't need no man. We're gonna figure it out on our own, and maybe today, maybe another day, but we'll see. Before we get into this, I did a book on haul earlier, and I will put that into the next clip so that you can kind of see all of the new books, which I already talked about in my physical TBR video, but I'll throw that in the next clip so that you can watch and join the fun of opening a nice little box with me. And then when you come back, we will be attempting to organize the chaos behind me. We got a package. I ordered, this is the 7 books that I ordered that I already talked about. So now we get to open them because it's exciting. But it says pull here, and it never works out. So we'll see. That didn't work. Oh, hold that. Do you ever think you're just gonna break the books when you just open up the box? It's fine. Okay, first book. In the top, we've got Heart of the Sun Warrior. So pretty. On Book Outlet, they had the hardcover of this for so long. I was waiting for the soft cover so it matches with the other one that I have. So, woo, we got one. All right. Next, we've got Queen of Nothing. Now, I know that this is the 3rd book to the series. I know that. And I know I still need to buy The Wicked King. But why not, if I'm going to read the series, I might as well buy the cheaper books. I'm just helping myself out in the future, you know? And again, none of you can come for me because I ordered these in December, so it doesn't count. Book number 3, we've got 7-Year Slip. I've only heard good things about this one. She lives in an apartment, goes inside, some random guys in there, but every time that she goes in, sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. So she goes back in the past, quite literally lives 7 years his future. So I'm excited to read that one. That'll be exciting. Next, we've got The Rewind by Allison Winscott. She's looking a little rough, honestly, the front cover. It's a little dented, but again, for the price you're paying for these, it's kind of expected. I remember it being in a book of the month. 2 exes wake up together with wedding bands on their fingers and no idea how they got there. They have just one New Year's Eve at the end of 1999 to figure out in this big-hearted, nostalgic rom-com from New York Times bestselling book. The guy's name is Ezra, so I already like that. If anybody else is Pretty Little Liars fan. That'll be cute. Next, we've got Kingdom of the Cursed. Again, a wee little scratched, kinda. But there we go. I think this one's the 2nd one, which again, I know I need to still read Kingdom of the Wicked. But if Sarah Crowley likes it, I know I'll like it. So we're just gonna have to take that leap of faith. Why are the Target stickers always the most difficult to get off? Is that why all of you book girlies still have the stickers on? Because nobody wants the last bits on it? 2 left. This one's looking pretty. We're good. I don't see any dents. Nice. Good. Little bent edge, but it's okay. Here, let me move the box. Yeah. Okay, we've got The Light Pirate. Lily Brooks Dahl. This was another one that was on kind of that book of the month list. And I liked the description. It sounded like it was a dystopian novel. The story of survival and resilience spanning one woman's lifetime as she navigates the uncertainty, brutality, and arresting beauty of a rapidly changing world. It mirrors rhythms of elements and the sometimes quick, sometimes slow dissolution of the world as we know it. It's meditation on the changes. We would rather not see the future. We would rather not greet and call back to the beauty and violence of an untamable wilderness. I feel like this is going to give me historical fiction vibes. But that's not a terrible thing. I'll keep you posted. This one, if only, you know what? This would have been great for something orange on the cover. This would have fit a lot better than my other one. Never Saw Me Coming. But it's still working out. Alright, last book we've got in our haul is These Violent Delights. Now, I really, really dislike Shakespeare. I do. But, I mean, somebody told me that this was Romeo and Juliet but with assassins, so I kind of want to see if that is accurate. Because again, I've heard that it's really slow, and I'm not a slow fan, but I like assassins. And I feel like I haven't written that much with assassins in it. So we'll see how this goes. And like Shanghai, that could be fun. A blood feud between two gangs runs the streets red, numbing the city to chaos. Her name is Juliet. What's the guy's name? Ooh, she's a flapper girl. Roma Montagov. Close enough. Juliet's first love until he betrayed her. Gangsters? Maybe it's not assassins. Did I get that wrong? Whoops. Hey, gangsters still sounds fun. Is this like a mafia of Romeo and Juliet? Because that's still cool. I don't know. I know that Destiny finished Foul Lady Fortune, that duology, and she really liked it. So I want to try to read this first before going to Foul Lady Fortune, which again, when I get to it. But we'll see how this one goes. So far for our haul, we've got These Violent Delights, The Light Pirate, Kingdom of the Cursed, The Rewind, The 7-Year Slut, Queen of Nothing, and last but not least, we've got The Heart of the Sun Warrior. That is the book haul for today. Thanks for joining, and we'll go back to our regular schedule programming. Thanks. While I try to tackle this entire mess, I'm going to try to listen to Never Saw Me Coming. I'm about halfway through, and it's good. I feel like somebody's going to die, as I feel like every mystery and horror thriller, something happens. I'm going to try to listen to that and figure out what we're doing with the mess behind us. So come along for the ride.
A pair of jeans, a shirt or two. We didn't pack as if we weren't going back. It doesn't matter if it's true. Forget if in time it's yesterday. Your picture's gonna bring it home to me again. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Oh, and if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
I also need to talk about how sad I am. So you just saw the book on haul, and I got the second book for Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and it was advertised as paperback, which is what this is. If this is supposed to be the hardback, I don't get that. I ordered the second one. They're not the same, not even close. What am I supposed to do with that? They don't even, I mean, like, I need these to match. Like, it's big font, which that's always nice, but not even the same size. I was a little sad when I opened and compared those two, so thought I'd share.
to catch it with my, try to catch it with my, try to catch it with my, catch it with my. The shooting was a good sign, despite of everything I saw. It's slowing down time, changing all the laws. Try to catch it with my hands, so that I can take it home. Hoping I can keep it when I'm there, we go. Try to catch it with my, catch it with my, try to catch it with my. So I kiss you with my hand, try to hide it like it stay. In the end it melts away. Try to catch it with my, so I kiss you with my hand, try to hide it like it stay. It melts away. Try to catch it with my, catch it with my, try to catch it with my, catch it with my, catch it with my. Sometimes fast and sometimes slow, then I fall into the crowd, dancing around in circles, and I catch 'em with my mouth. It softens all the noises, it softens all the things. Everything is wild. So I kiss you with my hand, try to hold like it stay.
Okay, so we're gonna unhaul 4 of the books so far. We're gonna unhaul The Gunslinger by Stephen King. I don't know how many years I've owned this and I never got to it. And I don't know if that's because the entire series of The Dark Tower was just so intimidating. Maybe one day if it goes on Kindle Unlimited, I'll tackle it. But I don't think today or any day going to be that day. So we're gonna get rid of that one. Next, we're gonna get rid of Chestnut Man. There were just too many different points of views. I couldn't keep up. It's supposed to be good. I mean, again, on Goodreads, it had mostly 4 and 5 stars, so I feel really bad getting rid of it, but it's just not for me, so it's gone. Another one that we're gonna get rid of is The Plot by Jean Hanff Corlitz. Sorry if I said that wrong. This one was actually really good. I just don't think that it's something that I want to keep on my bookshelf. Pretty much the plot, this guy who's a professor has a student who wrote, or this idea for a book, and the professor really liked it. Later found out that the student died. He thinks that he can use that idea to write a book because he thinks, okay, well, that student died. It's a really good idea and it should be made into a book, and he's not going to use it anymore because he's dead, so I should just use it. Fast forward, he writes the book. He's doing great. People want to make a movie about it. Someone anonymous contacts him and says, like, you're a fraud. I'm going to reveal your secrets. I know you didn't write it. And so he's freaking out, and his publishers are like, oh, don't worry, like, we've got it. This happens all the time. Fast forward, it was a really good twist at the end. Like, I probably won't forget what happened, and it will be in my mind forever. I'm sure of that. So again, it was a really good book. It's just something that someone else can enjoy and keep on their bookshelf. So, Plot. Another one we're gonna get rid of is Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. But I think this one was actually, again, really good, but just one that I don't plan on keeping. So this one is about a daughter who the story followed, and she wanted to know what happened to her mom who drowned and floated up on shore, and that's how they found out that she died. In the end, with the police, they came to the conclusion that it was a suicide, but she's like, oh, like, I don't think my mom would do that. There's another reason for it. And so it kind of just follows her journey on trying to figure out what was going on now that they're finding out that more bodies are washing ashore. Again, I think this one was a good book. I think I gave it maybe like a 3.5 or a 4. I don't plan on keeping it and displaying it. We're gonna get rid of that one too. I've kind of got like a bit of a system. I have no idea where to put the Harry Potter books. Okay, so I think I finished organizing everything. I think I like how it turned out. So far, we have a kind of just the book of the month books up at the top here, and then just all of Sarah J. Sarah J Maas can have a whole section to herself. I have House of Sky and Breath kind of over here, but you know, as soon as House of Flame and Shadow comes out on the 30th, you know I'm putting her, as soon as I finish it, up there. So we've got space ready for her. Next, I kind of have, I think this is mostly like a fantasy shelf. So we've got just kind of Jennifer Lynn Barnes over here, V.E. Schwab, and then we go to kind of Olive E. Blake. Then this one's kind of a mix match of everything else. Again, I can't get over how terrible these look. Look at those. They're just like, oh, they don't match. But they will, one day. This is the bad boy I need to get to. 3 books in one, tiny font, one day. It'll happen. Next, I kind of put everything else on a lower shelf. I didn't know where to put all the Harry Potter stuff. So I kind of like spaced them out here. I have like really small space to work with. So I don't know what to do with all of these cables over here. If you have any ideas, please let me know. But then we move down below. So again, I have built-in shelves. So I kind of just tried to work with it. And again, they're so deep that I just kind of push everything forward. But I did my best to try to just do romances on the top. We've got Lovely Happy Place taken front line over there. Down below, this is kind of like my thrillers, horrors. We've got some Ruth Ware, Grady Hendrix, Riley Sager. Then we go into kind of like my entire stack of Stephen King to the next shelf. Bottom shelf doesn't count. I need some place for storage because again, I don't have a lot of storage here. So bottom shelf is kind of like my games and puzzles. Top shelf, a mix and match of genres. We've got some kind of like thriller mysteries over here. This again, all of the mass production size ones, they don't match at all. They're not one genre. You've got fantasy, City of Ghosts by V.E. Schwab, to Catherine Center, How to Walk Away. Quite a broad range of genres in that little stack. Then we go to Somewhere to Turn Pretty, so we have some more romances over here, to Ready Player One, which is kind of that sci-fi fantasy-ish video game style. Then we go to kind of my historical fiction that I have. I think White Hair is supposed to be like a historical fiction fantasy. I still have to get into that one. And All the Light We Cannot See, Educated, something that I should read. American Dirt, and then we've got Patrick Rothfuss. Next, we kind of got the next ones, kind of again more, The Light Pirate was that dystopian one, and then we go back into more fantasy on the edge. So, I mean, I tried my best to try to organize it, but what can you do? Kind of this like top area here, I don't really know what to do. I think I'm gonna go to like HomeSense and try to find more decor pieces, but obviously we have the favorites up top, minus I still need to get through Patrick Rothfuss. It's a new novella that he wrote in the last year. I still have to get through that one, but obviously we have our Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, Divine Rivals, Powerless we still have to get to, but we just love a nice little stack up top. And then these two, this is kind of still my TBR for the month of January that I need to get to. And then I don't really know what to do with the rest of it. We've got our little like TBR jar over here. We have one more little section to go over and then we're done. Okay, last but not least, I have kind of space in this hutch that I have. I kind of just put, not the good ones, but the ones my most anticipated reads on the top here. So I've got Elsie Silvers right here. I have the whole collection, but I've lent them out. So I still need to read Hopeless though, but great series. So that's why she gets kind of top shelf attention right there. Next, we have the Fine Print series by Lauren Asher, which again, another amazing series. If you love Disneyland, Disney World, Disney characters, anything like that, not Disney characters, but if you love anything Disney, would highly recommend. It's the best romance for that. A billionaire who runs Disney and falls in love. Okay. Next, I still have to read Love Redesigned by her. That's one of her new releases, but I don't think one person out there has said a bad word about it. So look excited for that one. We've got The Anti-Hero by Sarah Kate. That was one that I think I talked about in my physical TBR, where it's a romance with a priest and it's a dark romance. It's anticipated, but I don't know what to expect from it, so we'll see. Next I have Caraval and Legendary. And then last we have kind of that Cruel Prince series, my first and third, but not second, book that I need to get, in Light Lark as well. So again, this one's kind of the more anticipated reads. And I don't know, that's the entire bookshelf of my like 80 books are anticipated reads. So at least we've got all of this organized. I honestly really like how everything looks now. Pushing up all of the books, I actually get to really see them. It's not kind of shadowed anymore. I'm happy about this arrangement. Thank you for joining me and helping me organize my bookshelf. This was honestly a great motivation for me to get this done. Thank you to Pinterest for giving me a bunch of different ideas as well to try to organize it. And I am going to read for the rest of the day. And the next video is going to be probably getting Instagram to vote on which YA novel I should read next. So stay tuned for that one for next week. But thank you again for watching today's video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you next time. Have a great week or weekend. Bye, everybody.